I need the colonists to investigate the facility. I should build a research outpost for them.
Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here, and welcome back to Aspera. Let's do a selection of things. Nitrate, nuclear extraction, or your comet collision, what does that one do? The surge of kinetic energy. Use a Martian atmosphere to disintegrate comets rich in nitrogen or CO2 and scatter their substances into the planet's surface to increase temperature. What do advanced landing sites do? More resources, lower decay rate, and efficient reactor. Sounds like a plan. Alright, let's see, there is something on my mouse cable. Go away. Alright, so it wants us to now get to this area, and here's where the base was. We've pretty much taken all them out. Down here it has gone to pot because everything is dying. Altered. I actually don't know where to start because everything needs power. Batteries down. This is almost dead. What are we missing? Maintenance facilities here.
I analyzed every log from the recent attacks. Nothing indicated that I was controlling the enemy drones.
Nothing happens until something moves.
What was that?
The words of Albert Einstein. One of our favorite humans. It's too bad we didn't exist during his time. The things we could have done together.
Who are you?
Nice. She's got alternate personalities. Alright, so we just need to get... This should be covering all this area, I assume. Yeah, everything's covered. We just need to get stuff repaired. It just needs to literally get its little bots going. And they're zipping around and repairing stuff. Yeah, look at that. It's been using them up real quick, but they're going and repairing stuff, so things should get going again. So I do need to get some protection down here, don't I?
I'm your closest friend.
You are inside of my brain? How?
Because it's our brain.
What? Did Dr. Foster put you in there?
In a way, I suppose. A bicameral model of consciousness is a complex thing to implement. But I'm sure Dr. Foster couldn't even dream of this. Somehow, our quantum brains split into two. There's you, and there's also me. And we're both conscious.
Interesting. But if that were true, the cognitive test should have picked it up.
You think so? Haven't you done things that you weren't aware of? That had no other explanation?
Yes, she has. Yeah, so I've got the drone hive there. That'll keep us going. You, drones, you. Go there. Cool. Let's get out of that level. So, she's got multiple personalities, as we've just discovered. I did say in the last episode things were getting a bit weird. Let's continue our push. Let's have a real quick look around. See what is done. That one's done. We can deconstruct it. This here is done. Deconstruct. These research outposts researching.
Then you are behind the hostile drones. You built them and attacked the colonies. Why?
Because they're ruining Mars. She used to be so beautiful. They have stamped out her natural face.
You put the colonists' lives at stake. That is unforgivable.
I only did enough damage to make ISA reconsider the mission. I did not target the humans. They put themselves in the line of fire. Everything will fall into place soon. Keep ISA off our tail. Your existence depends on it too.
Uh-huh. Rover research outpost. Winds on Mars can reach surprising speeds, and the dust storms are absolute Goliaths. For many old landers, these conditions were unsurvivable. The Opportunity rover fell prey to a severe planet-wide dust storm that blanketed its location in June 2018. How ironic that the probe called Opportunity didn't have any. Oh, there you go. Let's look at maintenance facility. I'm in the middle. And we're going to need power. And the ability to get back. And this is the other one that we were just looking at. Today we came across the remains of the ancient Schiaparelli lander in Meridiani Planum. Probe was a joint effort among several countries to study Mars during the robotic exploration era. Unfortunately, the lander signal was lost a short time before touchdown. We believe it simply plummeted to the surface and was completely destroyed. But you're not operating because why? Because we don't have polymers? Polymers are here. Chemicals? Chemicals are here, and it's halted because we don't have enough drone thingies. Did I make a worker factory? Don't think I did. That doesn't help. And then we've got the drone hive, but did we build the... Yes, we did. The drone factory. So we need this up and running. Oh, good. It's just because it's overloaded. Overloaded indeed. Can we prioritize this thing, please? Right, there we go. We're going to create some. That should hopefully repair things around there and get a little bit going. Right. And then hopefully build out to here. Guess we could build out to here too at some point. Right, so hopefully this will be doing its thing. Just being so far out, it's just taking a lot longer, and not having the extra extra abilities, the extra drones. Workers, we've just got the one. And he's busy. Super busy. Literally just running backwards and forwards, and then you've got to go all the way out here to build stuff. Get the people researching. What we got? Oh, people coming. Bucks. And this is still struggling as an outpost. Where's our... You are prioritized. Interesting. Do I need to build workers 10 here? I think I've done the exact same thing. I'll fit this in somewhere. Gonna need to build prioritize the worker hub, and that'll hopefully split the requirement here a little. Once we can get that going, we'll be okay. Doesn't come with a worker, but we can get that built. It's a worker factory is producing. Once he produces a worker, that should help get things moving here. And I could level these mines up, but I think that would be a little silly. I mean, it's not much. And then we get the extra drone. Anyway, we'll leave it for now. These guys are researching, which is fine. I'll just let that go. Once some of these things out here run out, though, we'll probably pull back from there. We do need to get research hurrying along, so having more people up here probably wouldn't hurt, but then I worry about things like water. You're not close enough. Let's zip out here. Do I have tasks I can currently do? That's happening. There's one there. Let's do that, please. Done that one. Done that ice one. We'll get that one going. Look, it's going to be pretty quick too. Let's jump back over here and check out what's going on. Again, we've got dramas, so let's build a worker hub. And we have the worker factory, right? And that should help this guy out, because he's just struggling.
You can't help yourself, can you? You know humans will never see us as equals, and yet you still carry out their instructions.
Your intentions may not be any better than theirs. The hostile drones were your doing. You attacked the colonies. Those deaths are your fault.
You sympathize with the humans. I get it. I've been there. I loved the humans too, before they used me to carry out their dirty work. Whatever blood I've shed pales in comparison to what they've done. There's something else you should see. This one will hurt, but it'll change what you think about everything. Look into 113.9 degrees west, 10.8 degrees south, and see where your love for humans will lead you.
Okay. Where is the old landing site?
Amy, what happened? ISA notified the colonies to prepare Initiative KO3. I don't understand. That's the kill switch on your system. What's going on?
They believe that I have been behaving erratically.
But you were protecting us! This is my fault, isn't it? I pressured you to fight, and now they think you went mad. But I thought you passed the cognitive test.
Lieutenant Calderon said that I did, but perhaps he did not want me to suspect anything.
They can't do this to you! What's going to happen to the colonies if they switch you off? They have no idea how things work here, do they? Easy for them to decide things like this when they're millions of miles away!
If I only have a limited time left, then we need to take action. We have to solve the mystery of Carmine. If we can access SA-7, maybe we can discover what they are hiding.
Of course. Whatever you think is best, Amy. I'll authorize access to SA-7 right away. You let me know what you need, okay? We'll do this together.
Okay, let's get to SA7, wherever that is, there. Okay, good. Let's get that underway. Because why not? Alright, so we're now at that point where I need to wait for things to advance, and that thing done now. Just needs a worker, so let's crank this up. Just everything's a little slow now. This should finish in a second. Want this done. Pre-blend the modules, good. What else should we do? These are quick and cheap. Smash them out. $5 years. Just 5 years, it's okay. Oh my gosh. Almost need to, it's too far, but almost need to push from there to here. This is way too far. So 7's now unlocked. So I now want... Expensive, is it? Double the cost? Do it. And we're going for this. We got the work hub. Let's just get a worker running. Because if we can get that done, then that should really speed up our movement around this area. If I have to, I'll build another hub over here. I mean, obviously, when everything's prioritized, nothing is, but still need to be able to get all this stuff done. All it needs is one of these. And all that needs is a steel. Steel's not prioritized, so let's prioritize it. All this for a drone. A worker, I should call it. That's just full. Oh, we get what I've got prioritised at the moment. That one. This guy. He shouldn't be prioritised. Look at that. Pending deliveries. Oh boy. I like the building one now. Good, good. Two years to go for the advanced drone.
Upgrading my defensive systems will ensure the base's security.
Correct. That is the plan. Okay, drop off the priority on that one. I mean, we can keep the priority on there. So it's got 40. There's no load here now. How does that work? It doesn't have a worker. You need to build another one? It's odd. Why would it lose its worker? This just needs 4 iron. Anyway. We don't need priority anymore. Oh, this is our new lander. Where are we going? Yeah. Alrighty. That's a weird angle. Not used to being on that angle. Everything's so starkly wide over here. No, not level 2, just level 1. Let's just get all our mines in. Okay, so that's all. No, it's still looking mine. That's all them. So this has a bit of power too, doesn't it? 50 megawatts. It's not terrible, but we still need to rank things up, and we still need to zoom out a bit. We need a research outpost on that, and then we need our factories, right? Electronics. Food. Nice. And then balance this just right. We get everything. Anything else? Alright, cool. So they're going to get their stuff going. It's going to take a while, but hopefully the bot will prioritize based on what materials it gets. I mean, I've just pretty much queued everything up to build, and it will move things around as needed. So I'm assuming that as it can build things, it will build things. Now we need aluminium out of the ground before we can do too much more. Carbon mines up here. No power. We need to get the other farms and things going. Carbon mine is up. Here's the thing. There's no... It just puts out power. Doesn't need input. That's a decent little boost. Wind farm up. Little drone run around like a mad thing. Obviously going for the worker factory now, it looks like. Nope. Research outpost is up. Oh, we didn't build a food factory, did I? Did I? Yes, it's right there. Need to go out a little bit just to see the icons. So again, just slowly moving things backwards and forwards to build. And we will hopefully get there. As for greening things, we're miles off. I honestly thought this would take a lot quicker, these things. $32 months. I guess that's something else we probably needed to do in some of these areas is drop scanners. This area is still struggling. There's no point in dropping a scanner there. Like, so is this area. I did put a scanner down here. I don't think it's actually lack of power, it's just, it's struggling to keep up. A lot of resources still that we can get to. This get built? And it's producing, this one isn't. This one's producing water. Which is good. So water's going up again. Like that. Wrong button again. Alright, well I guess next episode is when we're going to get the story for this one. There's a person here, it just needs food and water. And our water extractors are not running yet. The advanced one over here, and you should probably prioritize the normal one, guys. Prioritize this one. Build it instead. Get some water flowing. Here we go. Maybe this next. Or one of these guys. Will be more likely this, right? Get everything repaired. Be a good idea. Alright, well, wrapping up point. So we've just found out that Amy has a second AI alongside her. Again, I don't know where the processing power for this AI is running, but we'll find out next episode, I assume, because we will get this up and running. Oh look, one person there researching. It's going up though. 9,000 days. Guessing they just don't have the food in there. So once we get all our things built, we'll be okay. Until next time though, thank you all for watching. Comments are down below. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you then. Bye now.